As the shot fell, he turned, not to his bench, but to the critics. "You watching?" his eyes asked. Because this wasn't a highlight. It was an answer. From Cleveland's hope to Miami's monster, LeBron wasn't just checking boxes. He was breaking them. Every play, every step, every roar wasn't about fame. It was about proving that the chosen one wasn't some Nike marketing line. It was real. "I had to remind him who the king is," LeBron muttered, head down, breathing like a lion, after Game 7 in the locker room. This wasn't the same LeBron who had dunked on Garnett with young fury, or who collapsed in tears after delivering Cleveland's first finals run. That LeBron had hope. This one had hunger. And he was starving. Miami hadn't just changed his jersey. It had changed his DNA. He was colder now, sharper. The kid from Akron had become the most dangerous man in basketball. Play number 9, 2013, dunk on Jason Terry. Fast break. Norris Cole flips it to LeBron. Jason Terry turns. Wrong choice. LeBron takes off, full sprint, head nearly grazing the rim, and ends him. The crowd erupts. Terry hits the floor. And LeBron? He doesn't scream. He doesn't taunt. He just stares, as if to say, "You knew better." This wasn't personal. This was punishment. Play number 10, Game 6, 2013 Finals. Block on Thiago Splitter. Thiago Splitter went up soft. LeBron came down hard. The noise? Violent. The message? Clear. "You don't come to my house." It wasn't just a block. It was a full-stop sentence. LeBron wasn't letting this title slip. Not again. Play number 11, Game 7 Dagger 3 versus Spurs. Final minute. Miami clinging to a lead. LeBron steps back. Bang. No hesitation. No nerves. Just one cold, clean shot and a stare toward the bench like, what now? That moment wasn't redemption. It was domination. Play number 12. No-look pass to Ray Allen. Mid-spin. Caught mid-air, defenders crashing. LeBron spins. Eyes forward. Ball behind. Ray catches. Fires. Splash. The crowd loses it. LeBron doesn't even look. He knew it was good. That wasn't a pass. That was vision. Like he'd seen the future before it happened. He wasn't just the best athlete. He was the smartest. The game moved fast. He moved faster. Play number 13. 61-point game versus Bobcats. Every jumper, pure. Every drive, unblockable. 61 points. No assists. No need. He wasn't sharing. That night, he owned the court. It was personal. A statement. You can talk about KD, talk about Kobe. I'm still him. Play number 14. Buzzer beater versus Warriors. Sidestep. Fadeaway. Clock expires. Nothing but net. He turned, smirking, chest pounding. Golden State's rise was beginning. LeBron reminded them who the sun still revolved around. Play number 15. 2014 playoffs. Bullet pass through 3 defenders. Only LeBron makes this pass. Threaded. No space. No angle. But he finds it. Always does. A pass that defied physics. That bent logic. It was beautiful and brutal, just like him. Play number 16. Final dunk in 2014 finals. Game slipping away. Series slipping away. LeBron, tired, drained, but still flying. One last breakaway dunk. It didn't save the title, but it said, I'm still here. That era was closing. The heat, the hate, the highlight reel destruction. He had ruled this league with steel hands and sharp eyes. But as the cameras dimmed and the confetti fell for San Antonio, a question hung in the silence. I came home to finish what I started, LeBron told the press, but his eyes said something deeper. He needed this. The crown he wore in Miami had been shiny, loud, drenched in fireworks. But back in Cleveland, it was heavier, wetter, rusted by time, by doubt, by memory. This wasn't about silencing critics anymore. This was about silencing the voice inside him, the one that never forgot 2007, never forgot the decision, never forgot those kids on St. Vincent, St. Mary's sidelines praying he'd come back. And when he did, he came back different, not less hungry, just less hollow. Play number 17, off the glass to himself versus Bucks, 2015. It was mid-season, nothing special, but to LeBron, every moment back in Cleveland meant something. He darted into the lane, flipped it off the glass, caught it midair, and hammered it in. Crowd roared like it was Game 7. Because it wasn't just a dunk, it was joy. He was home, and he was flying again. Play number 18. Game-saving block on Jimmy Butler, 2015 ECF. But joy alone doesn't win championships. Grit does. Bulls had the ball. Final seconds. Jimmy drove. LeBron met him at the rim with both hands. Ball smacked off the glass into LeBron's chest, and time froze. He didn't scream. He just nodded. "I got you, Cleveland," his silence said. Play number 19. Buzzer beater fadeaway versus Bulls. Same series. Series on the line. Inbound pass. Corner. One dribble. Fade. Splash. Game. No celebration. No theatrics. Just a walk-off like he'd done it 100 times before. Because he had. Because now it mattered more. Play number 20. Full court pass to Love versus Hawks. Only LeBron throws this. No wind-up. No arc. Just a laser, 94 feet across time, into Kevin Love's hands for an easy 2. It wasn't just a pass. It was trust, chemistry, belief. The kind of bond only built when you're all in. And then, 2016. The year everything had to change or nothing would. Play number 21. Game 5 Finals. Slam on Draymond Green. He caught the lob and slammed it with both hands right over Draymond. No words, just a death stare. He didn't just dunk the ball. He dunked the narrative. Golden State had taken the lead, the swagger, the shine. LeBron took it back. Play number 22. Game 6. Chase down block on Curry. Steph thought he had him. He never did. LeBron exploded. Full sprint. One hand swatting the shot like it disrespected him. It was personal. "You really thought this was your era?" His eyes said. Play number 23. The block. Game 7. Finals 2016. Iguodala on the break. 2 points away from ending Cleveland's dream. But then wings. LeBron came from behind like a shadow, erased the layup, and rewrote destiny. The block wasn't just a highlight. It was a hinge. The moment when everything turned. Play number 24. Final free throw. Game 7. He got fouled. Stepped to the line. 1 point lead. One shot left. His hand shook. His breath caught. He hit one. Missed the second. But the dream was safe. Time expired. He fell to the floor. Cried like a child. Not for glory. Not for legacy. But because the boy from Akron had kept his promise. "Cleveland, this is for you." They said I was washed. He laughed after a 30-point triple-double, sweat shining under the bubble lights, mask dangling off one ear, and eyes that still held fire. The words weren't defensive. They were deliberate. He knew what they'd been saying, that he was too old, that the league had moved on, that Zion, Giannis, Luka, they were the future. LeBron just nodded. Cool. Then he walked into the NBA bubble and rewrote time. He wasn't chasing legacy anymore. He was legacy, but he still had something to prove. Not to the world, to himself. Play number 25. No-look assist to Kuzma versus Nuggets. It looked simple, but it wasn't. LeBron drove, froze the defense with his eyes glued to the wing, and fired a pass behind his back, behind his head, without looking. Right into Kuzma's hands. It was art in motion. Washed. Washed where? Play number 26. Block on Jamal Murray, WCF Game 4. Murray twisted in midair, floated toward the glass with a circus layup. LeBron, 35 years old, sort of like a man half his age, and pinned it. One hand, one roar. He didn't just block the shot. He blocked out. "I still live above the rim," it screamed. Play number 27. Dagger 3 versus Rockets, WCSF. Step back. Deep. Net barely moved. Stone face. No celebration. Just a slow walk backward like a villain in his final form. The Lakers' bench exploded. LeBron didn't even blink. This was personal. "You forgot who I am." Play number 28. Game 5 Finals. Drive and kick to AD. Crunch time. Tie game. He drove. 3 defenders collapsed. Old LeBron might have forced the layup. But this version? He kicked it to AD, clean, corner dagger. That play said more about who he was than any highlight. Unselfish. Precise. Willing to share the moment, to win the moment. Play number 29. Fast break dunk versus Heat. eyes level with the rim. Fast break. 2 strides. 1 leap. At 35, his head was level with the rim. He didn't hang on it. He hovered. Miami could only watch. They'd once built a kingdom around him. Now they were subjects to it. Play number 30. Logo 3 versus Blazers. Deep. Ridiculous. But not for him. He let it fly with the confidence of a man who'd seen every defense, every doubt, and destroyed both. Swish. Then he turned around before it even landed. Of course it was going in. Play number 31. 40-point near triple-double in Game 5 versus Heat. Down 3-1. Pressurizing. LeBron came out like a storm. Scoring, passing, rebounding like it was 2013 again. Only this time, every point felt earned. He wasn't coasting. He was grinding. This wasn't a young man's dominance. It was an old king's war cry. Play number 32. Final rebound and kneel after Game 6 win. 2020 title. The clock hit 0. LeBron grabbed the last rebound and knelt. Not for show. Not for cameras. He was tired of the questions, the criticism, the chase. This wasn't just another ring. This one was for Kobe. For silence. For respect. And as he stood, arms raised, tears in his eyes, the world didn't just see a champion. They saw a legend who refused to fade. He had one message left. "I'm not done yet," he whispered to Bronny courtside, voice trembling, tears in his eyes. He had just passed Kareem, the all-time leading scorer, a record once thought untouchable, until LeBron James touched it. But this moment wasn't loud. No screaming, no pounding chest, no jumping on scorers' tables. Just a man in his late 30s, staring into the eyes of his teenage son, as if to say, "You see this? This is what legacy looks like." Play number 33. The fadeaway to break Kareem's record. 1 bounce. Shoulder turn. Fade. Swish. Everything paused. The ball, the crowd, the league. Not because he made a shot, but because he'd become the story. From that very first dunk on KG to this moment, he had climbed a mountain no one else had even dared attempt. And yet, he wasn't finished climbing. Play number 34. Dunk at age 38 versus Rockets. Fast break. No hesitation. He elevated, still defying gravity, knees high, eyes at the rim. The crowd lost their minds. But LeBron didn't roar. He just turned, calm and steady, like a man proving to himself, "I still got it." Because for LeBron, greatness wasn't an accident. It was a habit. Play number 35. Clutch game-tying 3 versus Warriors. 2023 play-in. Golden State had the lead. LeBron had the ball. Deep 3. Clock dying. Bang. No moment's too big when you're the moment. He jogged back with that smirk. The one he only wore when he'd broken your heart without breaking a sweat. Play number 36. 2023 playoffs. 20-20 game versus Grizzlies. 20 points. 20 rebounds. At 38, they called him old. He gave them historic. Every board was a message. Every bucket a whisper. "You counted me out too early." Play number 37. Buzzer beater versus Timberwolves. The footwork was perfect. The release? Smooth as ever. The buzzer? Late to catch up with what the basketball gods already knew. He'd won the game. And then came the walk-off. Calm. Ice cold. That wasn't just skill. That was experience sharpened into steel. Play number 38. Behind-the-back assist versus Suns. He caught it midair. Didn't look. Flipped it behind his back, through traffic like a magician with no wand. Just instincts. It wasn't a flashy pass. It was a memory burned into hardwood. Because even now, when he could be chasing records, he was still chasing connection. Still trying to make others shine. Play number 39. 360 layup versus Magic. Crowded lane. 1 pivot. Another. Then the spin. Up under. Lay in. Pure poetry. 38 years old, and he still made the game look like ballet danced in body armor. Play number 40. Final scene. Post-game moment with his sons. Cameras flashing. Crowd buzzing. LeBron sat on the bench, towel around his neck, both sons beside him. He looked at them. "You're watching, boys? That's legacy." It wasn't about stats anymore. Not rings. Not records. It was about meaning. About leaving behind more than highlights. Leaving behind history. He stood, One final time, to waves of cheers. But the story didn't end there. Because with LeBron James, it never really ends. You just watched 40 plays. 40 echoes of a legend still being written. And if you listen close, you'll hear the next one coming.